I say what ho, chaps and chappets, game chap and Bertie here.
Yes.
Yes, indeed, fellows, and I dare say we are now showing you some rather fun glitches in The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask on Nintendo 3DS. Now, some of these are quite tricky to pull off, but they are very impressive and well worth looking at.
They most certainly are, yes indeed. So if you've been watching or are watching our playthrough of this, you may be very interested to see these quite amazing glitches in the Majora's Mask 3DS version.
And I think that is the word, old chap.
Oh,
yes, definitely, they are quite amazing, I have to say. Now, firstly, dash along outside Clock Town here and get some basic supplies, as you can see from the leaves, like pots and arrows and whatnot. You'll need various items to do these glitches. Now,
firstly, can I just chip in here and say,
you can.
We're not just going to show you them, but we're going to show you how to do them. So if you've got your own console at home, your 3DS, and you want to do them, you should be able to follow along and do them yourself.
That's right. Now, firstly, fellows, the checklist for what you need for this first one. You're going to need an empty bottle, as you can see there, and I want you to place that on the X button. You'll also need the Bremen mask. That is, of course, the mask that makes people follow you around, or animals. You can get that from the music box player in the laundry pool. Right. Place that on the Y button. Then take this hole, as you can see, in Termina Field. It's a small hidden hole there next to the large tree there.
Drop down the hole.
Go down there, and we will, of course, find a small hidden cavern filled with various goodies and whatnot. Now, go up to this plant and stay him first, going out the way like so.
Stay the plant,
and use your bottle there to snatch up the bug on the floor, as you can see. There we go.
The bug on the floor, no more. Right, got him.
That's
now,
right.
What is this one, this glitch we're showing here?
They'll find out in a moment, children. This one's exciting, I said. I don't want to spoil the fun.
Right.
Now, fellows, as you can see, what you'll have to do here is gently and slowly turn Link around like that, okay?
Right.
Just turn him around so he shuffles around on the spot. Mind the plants, mind you. There we are. So, again, you really want to just turn him very, very gently around in a small circle like that. Now, the key, and this is important, as he's doing that turning motion, shuffling on the spot, you have to press the following. You have to press the button for the bottle, and then the button for the mask straight after that.
Do you?
Very, very fast.
My word.
So in our case, that's X and then Y very quickly as he's shuffling. So it's all very precise. Let's try it now, fellows.
Yes.
Let's shuffle and...
Shuffle.
Oh, almost. We put
nearly.
the mask on. It was so close. We'll try again then, fellows, as you can see.
Let's try again.
There we go. That's it, Isaac.
You did.
As you can see, he's now wearing the mask after pressing X then Y very, very quickly after that. And again, the timing is very important. Now look at the bottom screen. The icon on the bottom screen, it used to be the Bremen mask there, but instead of the mask, as you can see, we've got Deku and Great Fairies and the Gyarados mask, but above that we have an empty bottle on the mask screen.
So hang on a minute. So when they do this, and it takes a bit of practice there, but it can be done.
Yes.
You'll then see in your mask section there,
and on the Y button,
a bottle,
an empty bottle. It's completely replaced and overwritten the Bremen mask for the time being. But of course, we're not going to save our game. It's just for fun, I say.
Okay, right.
So there, of course, we have now done that part of the trick. The next part calls for going to Snowhead. That is, of course, the place with the mountain village, to be more precise, in Snowhead. So we'll use the Song of Soaring, like so, to go over there. Now we want to head to where the Goron village is, and on the route to that Goron village, we'll use our fire arrows to melt open a certain pit, as you're about to see here.
Right, okay, so what we've done there, we've used, as you just explained, using the Bremen mask as well as the turnaround thing and the bottle and the pressing of the buttons.
That's right.
In order to get this bottle in our inventory in the mask section.
Exactly. So now let's change the bunny hood very quickly over to replace the bugs. We don't need the bugs anymore. Of course, we have the glitched bottle on Y now.
We do,
yes. Also have fails.
Okay,
Dash along now to the route that leads to the Goron village in Snowhead Mountain, as you can see, and we'll come across eventually that ice up there, as you can see. Now, that chunk of ice is in fact over a pool containing, guess what?
What?
Hot spring water, my good man.
Hot spring water, right, okay.
That's right.
So this is all part of it, is it?
All part of it, I say.
Right, okay.
As you can see, I have now taken off the bunny hood and replaced that instead with the fire arrows here, which I'm going to just use now to melt open this pool of hot spring water. If you don't have the fire arrows, you'll have to go and fetch some from the Goron's grave in the other part of this region.
But it's all worth it.
Indeed. Dash along into this area, as you can see like that. And we come to a small room, or cave in this case, containing hot water. Fill up that glitched bottle, the one on the Y button, with hot spring water, as you can see there.
Right, so you fill your glitched bottle up with hot spring water.
Okay, that's the glitched one, as you can see. And now watch what happens, old boy.
Go on then.
Night of the first day. 51 hours remain. That's a bit of a sudden change, wouldn't you say, old chaps?
Strange.
Rather strange change there. Just as we did that, that indicates usually that the glitch has been successful. Now we're going to take out our ocarina once more and play the Song of Soaring to warp to another location. Or you can take the exit right there if you like. So where should we go, old chap, to show off this glitch? What do you think? Clocktown, perhaps?
Clocktown.
All right, we'll go to Clocktown.
Right, now what's going to happen then?
Well, you're
Everybody
about to
watch now, you'll see.
This is rather exciting, fellows.
Yes, now you just see.
My word, hold on, old boy. It's about to happen, I say.
Here we go.
Steady. Goodness me, it's the Fierce Deity Link, old chap!
You have been transformed in an instant into Fierce Deity Link.
My word,
Fierce Deity Link.
Fierce Deity.
Goes from 20 stone to £1 in half a day.
That's right, Fierce Deity. He, of course, Fidelis, is Fierce Deity Link, and as the long-time fans of this game may know, you just can't get Fierce Deity Link until the end of the game when you've got all the masks.
You can't indeed. So that glitch that series of manoeuvres, if you like, suddenly transforms him into Fierce Deity Link.
Indeed.
In the flesh.
That's right, there he is.
My
As you
word.
can see, this is really an incredible glitch in this game, a very exciting one that allows you to play as Fierce Deity Link anywhere in the game by using the Song of Soaring, and of course, you can also even fight the bosses like this.
Can you really?
You can, Elchap, it's very fun. So, as you can see, with the Fierce Deity Link, now once again, I only have 12 out of the 24 masks in this playthrough, as you may know if you were watching, which means, of course, I shouldn't be able to get... Oh, I say we're being stopped here now.
Yes.
Let's have a look, shall we? Right,
He thinks you're a child still.
He still thinks I'm twice his size for a start.
Yes.
Oh, but he won't let us exit Clocktown, as you can see there.
Ah.
But of course, because we're Fierce Deity Link now, we can't actually use the Song of Soaring anymore because the Fierce Deity video only uses his sword like that and sometimes bottles and things.
That's correct.
But once again, we don't have the mask. We only have a bottle of hot spring water, which has somehow done the transformation business and made us the man himself.
He most certainly has absolutely amazing Fierce Deity Link, and that's how you do it.
This is very exciting stuff, videos.
Well,
There he is, I say. We're proud of him, you know.
He most certainly is there, but don't go because we've got more. Now, shall we have a look at the next one?
There's many more on the way. Now, actually, the first thing we're going to do here is show you another little glitch with Fierce Deity Link. Right, fellas, we've arrived in Western Clocktown at night here. We're going to try going into this shop here, okay?
Right.
Oh dear, wait,
What?
It's all stopped, old chap.
What?
Oh my word, it's a game crash.
Yeah.
We have crashed Majora's Mask, fellas.
Yeah, the entire game's This is
An
this is a
error
glitch.
has occurred, forcing the software to close. The system will now restart.
Yes.
Well, I say. Okay, fellas, as you can see, we're now approaching this Snowhead Mountain region. Now, of course, normally, you'd need to have a bow and arrow in order to break the large cluster of ice that lies at the top of this area. Otherwise, you can't get through, you'll see. There's no way past it.
No.
However, using a rather interesting clipping glitch of sorts, which we're about to show you, you can actually waltz straight past it.
Waltz straight past.
You can waltz straight past.
And enter the area before you're supposed to.
That's right, this of course you have to shoot this large pillar of ice down to the floor there normally. But I say, if you L-target this whole area, and this takes a few tries, so bear with us I say, if you L-target this whole area and just sort of stand at a distance here, what do you want, Tattle? Get rid of her first, she gets in the way I say.
Right, she does, yes.
There we are. Okay, now L-target the whole area, and as you can see, approach the first sort of bend in the wall here. It's hard to explain, but there's the wall sort of goes flat, or sort of, pointed, as you can see there.
Yes,
You see that?
slight sort of, yes.
If you get the angle just right here, and this is hard, but if you get the angle just right, as you can see, you can actually start to ascend up the hill.
Really?
You can. So you want to aim for this white bit on the wall here, Felix. Oh, so close there.
Word.
Oh my word,
Well,
there we
there you
go!
are.
That's it, we're over, you know.
We're over.
And using that, you can actually get past the large snow icicle there without having to have the arrows. So you're in Snowhead early, basically.
So yes, before you've even got the arrows, you're in Snowhead.
You don't even need the arrows and you're straight into Snowhead, so that's quite a useful early skip there if you'll know what you're doing in this game. And also, of course, that's not the only skip in the game.
That's not the only one, we've got more.
There's
Over
more
here,
in that game.
buddy.
That's right, I say. We're going to show you next, fellows, a skip that allows you to get into Great Bay early. Right, fellows, we are now approaching Great Bay, as you can see, and that's great, I say. Now, of course, what we're going to have to do in this particular part is change over to Goron Link, because our objective here is to get into Great Bay without the need for the horsey friend Epona.
What?
Yes, that's
to
right.
get into Great Bay without Epona, it's almost unthinkable.
But it is yet very true, old chap.
But it's
now,
very possible, so
that's
you watch
right.
and see.
What you're going to have to do,
Yes.
fellows, you see this Chew fellow over here. He's a rather handy chum, because of course he'll be the one we're using to get inside Great Bay. Now, don't worry about hurting him, because you can't actually hurt him as Goron Link. So
Really?
let's see, he's going to follow us, as you can see, and we want to lure this fellow all the way into the Great Bay. So make sure he's right behind you as you go along there.
Are you trying to tell me that this chap here can actually help us get into Great Bay?
He is our ticket into Great Bay without Epona, that's right.
Is he really?
Play Mike Tyson's Punch-Out with these chaps that keep appearing and knock them all out, I say. Let's see if he's going to keep following us, shall we?
He wants
Go on,
some,
my man. He wants some, I
That's
say.
it.
There we are. He's going to follow us in. You can actually lure him all the way up to the entrance gate. Take that, I say.
Yes, and effectively making good use of the baddies in the game.
Well, I mean, really, I'm calling this a glitch, this particular one, but really, it's more like an exploit, shall we say.
Yes, an exploit, yes.
It's more like using, as Birdie says, the baddies in the game to achieve something. So let's keep
which you
going.
couldn't do before.
Keep an eye on your hearts as you're moving through this area, fellows. There's a heart there, and I think there's just one more there, as you can see.
Smash
now,
him.
what we're going to have to do is approach this area, go into curl mode, and do a pound. But
wait.
exit pound mid-jump almost.
Ooh.
You've got to exit the pound mid-jump and get the timing
I think.
just right so he hits you, you see.
Yes.
Oh, that was very close,
Oh,
Chap.
no, he's
Into the pound.
still whacking
and
away there.
There we go!
Oh!
Over the top. That's right. Just like that.
Look
Phineas.
at that.
Now, by doing that method, there you are, hello, you can, of course, get straight over the gate using the Goron pound. So
My
just,
word, 15 love.
Yes, indeed. Just to recap videos, go into pound mode. There we are. Exit the pound. Sorry, I beg your pardon. Do the pound, but exit it mid-pound like that.
Right, okay, and it sort of bumps him over like that.
It'll bump over, so let's try that again, as you can see. Just exit the pound, mid-jump. Oh, he wasn't quite there that time.
Well,
Let's see if we
I've
get
got
this
the
right.
idea.
I think we have the idea, but go to the do the pound, exit, and oh!
No, he's not behind you properly on this
That's
side.
right,
This side.
and oh,
That's
there
it!
we go. Exit that Goron pound in mid-pound at the highest point, and he'll knock you and damage you straight over the fence. My word.
Straight into Great Bay.
Straight into Great Bay, no horsey required, and you know what, old boy.
No horsing around.
No horsing around. I'm going to have to tell you something else, old chap.
Go on, tell me something.
It doesn't end there.
It
That's
doesn't
right,
end
fellows.
there. This is too much.
I'm telling you this for real. There's a way to get into somewhere else early.
I can't believe it. I'm so excited. I don't even want my tea and cucumber sandwiches now.
I bet you don't. Yes, indeed, fellas. Using a certain similar glitch or skip trick, you can actually get into Ikana Canyon early without the need of the Gallows mask.
Into Ikana Canyon without the mask.
That's right.
Right, let's see this then.
As you can see, we're going to go along here. Now, to get into Ikana Canyon with Goron Link without Epona, you'll need to use a certain trick involving damage boosting like we just did, but rather than using the chew, you can use those sort of nasty floaty skull things. But it's not nighttime now, so let's just warp straight over to the canyon.
They call that in the game, nasty floaty skull things, I think.
Yes, I think
If they don't, they should do.
They're called bubbles, I think, old boy.
Yes.
But anyway, at night time, you can use those bubbles when they're out and about to damage boost, a bit like we did there, straight into the area of Ikana Canyon that leads to the large impenetrable wall that you can't normally scale.
Right.
Now, what we're going to have to do at this particular part, as you can see, just once more showing you around there, we've just come past that fence. Now, change back into regular Link here, like so.
Regular Link, right,
go
okay.
to this rock here. Okay,
right.
That's the rock. Oh, good day, sir. That's the rock that's located directly beneath where I just was, and there's actually a save statue up there, a feather statue that you can't see.
And this glitch does rock.
This glitch rocks, that's right.
It really does.
So, as you can see here, fellas, we're going to get Link in such a position where he's backed up against the rock like that, as you can see there, and start doing the triple slash, like so. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, 1, 2, 3. There we are. And 1, 2, 3. And after you've done that, put the sword away, and if you've done it right, Link will clip straight into the rock there.
My word, he's between a rock and a hard place.
Well, I think he is, old chap.
Right.
So again, fellas, I'm going to show you that once more because it's hard to get. You
are bold.
I got fortunate that time.
You got it so quickly.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and put it away. Oh, you see, not second time.
Why did you come out after getting in?
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and press the button. There we are.
Straight in, yes.
Straight in, as you can see. Now, once inside this rock, change over to the Goron mask, like so. That's the Goron, as you can see there.
Right.
And will, of course, then be inside the rock as the Goron. Now, curl into a ball with A button. Press the B button to pound, but at the top, come out of it by pressing A again. As you
you're
can
on
see.
top of the rock.
I cancel the pound, and thereby I'm on top of the rock after cancelling the Goron pound.
Yes, but be very careful on top of the rock, or you'll fall off and have to do it again.
If you roll into a ball now, you'll roll straight off this rock, so don't do that. Now, curl once more, pound once more, exit the pound at the top, and as you can see, that's what we're aiming for up there, old chap.
How do you
that's
get up
right.
there?
Exit the pound in mid-pound at the top. You can target that statue, you'll see.
Oh, I see.
There we go. I targeted, and now I can use the A button to check it whilst holding L, and you can save there.
You can save there.
I'm not going to save now, but obviously, if you save there and then reload your save file, you'll be standing on top of that ledge.
Yes, I saw it. You'll end up the top of the ledge. So you save there, then you go back into the game, as it were, and you'll come up at the top of the ledge.
Which you can't normally reach without using, guess what? As you can see, the Gallows mask. You can't usually get up there without that, but using that trick videos, that glitch there, you can actually get there too. So my word, we've shown them how to get into Snowhead, how to get into Great Bay, and now Ikana Canyon early, as well as playing as Fierce Deity Link, but we still haven't finished, old chap.
We haven't finished yet. We're going to show you now how to, steal something.
Steal something? I mean, Link doesn't really strike me as a thief, old chap, but he's going to absolutely commit daylight robbery here now,
He's going to steal something.
That's right. We're going to soar off, Fedales, of course, now to the Woodfall region. No, not Woodfall. In fact, it's called the Southern Swamp. That's right.
Soar off. That was a good one. You know, we didn't think of that one throughout the whole playthrough, did we?
Soar off.
Soar off.
What does that mean, old chap?
Soaring away. Soaring away. It's a song of soaring.
Yes, we could have said that and done a bit of woodwork, old boy.
We could have done it.
We could have done it with one of our wood puns. You know, Woodfall. We're going to soar off.
That's very
good.
Yes,
We're going to soar off to Woodfall.
Yes.
There you are.
Yes, that was good.
That was hilarious. Now,
Yes.
anyway, the idea was there, we just had to get it right, you'll see. Right, Vales, for better or worse, as you can see, we've now arrived at the swamp fishing hole.
The swamp fishing hole.
That's right, 50 rupees in hand, we're going to have a chat to this fellow over here, this poor, unsuspecting fellow. I mean, he's our mark, really, old chap. Well, in this case, I suppose we just bought the fishing rod, really.
We bought the fishing rod. Yes, I suppose we did.
There, of course, is the Goron Link holding the fishing rod. And now, of course, our objective is to exit the fishing hole using the rod.
Exit
okay?
the fishing hole using the rod?
If you try to exit normally, he will keep you inside because otherwise he'll want the rod back.
Well, that would make sense, yes.
It would make sense. But in this case, if we get out our ocarina, or our drums in this case, and play the Song of Soaring, as you can see, normally that won't work. You can't soar away from the area. So let's just see what it says now. It says, your notes echoed far, but nothing happened. Now use the door while that box is on the screen, and he goes out, I say! It's as simple as cake, you know.
He goes out, but where's the rod?
The rod is still on the B button, as you can see there. Look at that. In the bottom right corner of the screen. You can see it on the B. Now press B like so. He's holding the rod's not there, El Chap. It's gone.
He's holding the rod all right.
He's holding the rod, but it's not. Now let's try and fish, shall we, with B, shall we?
Go on then, go on then.
Oh no!
Oh, what?
Not again!
The rod, wait.
Wait a moment, El Chap.
He stole the rod and now he's paid for it.
He's paid the penalty for stealing the rod. It's a crash of the game, Vanels.
Yes, it most certainly is.
Well, I say, we have really covered some glitchy ground today.
We most certainly have, yes indeed.
Fierce Deity Link getting in areas early, stealing the rod and crashing the game twice. What can I say,
We
Vils?
most certainly have, and we hope you liked those. Rather fun. We had absolute great fun doing them, didn't we?
Yes, we did, old chap. Tell us what you think, and I guess we'll have more Nintendo content for you soon, so stay tuned, my
We
one.
most certainly will have a look back soon. I think Kirby's coming somewhere, isn't he?
I think he might be, old boy. Join us again, Vanels, with Game Chap and Bertie once more. Until then...